Okay, you know what time it is. What do we learn for this week? Here's my observation for you. If you just know about this one, because Eric Swalwell just resigned. You guessed it, last Monday. Breaking news, he just resigned. And that's why he caves in from Congress. Do you have any ideas about this one? Well, he says he was deeply sorry. That's why he posted on his Twitter X. Oh, social media. You have no objection whatsoever about this one. This is why he refers first to this one. Then whoever told you that Brian Stetzer gets crushed on social media, praising journalism for Swalwell's sex allegations. You gotta be kidding me, haven't you? You here's my observation for you. This is so absurd about these things that you don't want to try this at home. So who knows? Okay, so what do we learn about? You guessed it. Trump's Jesus meme on social media after we deal with this war zone about this about these things that happens so fast that Trump slams the door on Pope Leo the 14th, and you have no clue whatsoever. Well, that could be civilized. Hello, and you might think it's so smart about I guess it's CNN and ABC. Everybody knows, loving the president so much about this one. So who knows? Could be civilized. But newsflash: police try to investigate the bomb scare on Pope Leo. Yes, brother's house in Illinois. Oh well, that could be unpredictable. So be careful what you wish for. So who knows can be civilized about this as well. So here's what we learn about you guessed it, that's right. This female, a woman, yes, tries to designated her father and with a flammable liquid inside Saint Cabrini's Catholic Church in South Omaha, and now Naomi, you guessed it, Guzman has it coming on. Try to slice. Yeah, it's not this one, but this one. Left. Slice a 3-year-old kid in the face. Oh god. That's why blood dripping out, and you have no clue whatsoever. That means the police has their reports on this woman, and the police says drop your weapons, drop this. This is what happens. Walmart at 72nd and Pine Street, and she tries to carries a kitchen knife, and that's why it's just been a shoplifting at a time like this. That is not nice to fool Mother Nature, and you have no clue whatsoever. So these two these two police officers dropping weapons. You have no objection whatsoever. Kind of a you know who off subject as far as we're concerned. So I'll be analyzing this on my Blaze Nation website. No, Blaze Nation Thursdays podcast, and I'll do this every single Thursdays at Zozo Coffee House at 14th and Jones Street, and it's gonna be huge later on tonight. It's gonna be episode 21, and it's the same thing as the last time that I'll be at Zozo Coffee House, doing the last time at Zozo Coffee House for Friday Night Blaze Nation podcast. Later on, that is tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about. Don't forget my Everyday Agenda podcast as well as Zozo Coffee House this weekend. And you know what's good for you. You know what I'm talking about. From Angel Soul Productions, so it's Spreaker Studios. And don't forget, next weekend, that means next Friday and Saturday and Sunday, I'll be at Central Library. And I bet there's a Do Space podcast studios at studios right across from Central Library at 72nd and Dodge. And you glad you did. And who knows, keep it civilized. But if you missed last week's episode 20 for Blaze Nation Thursdays podcast, and so is Friday Night Blaze Nation podcast as well from Major Soul Productions, just download it and listen to it on the iHeartRadio app. Goes all the way up to Apple Podcasts, and so is Spotify and other podcast distributors and all that stuff. It's the same way as, yes, Everyday Agenda podcast from Spreaker Studios, and so it's Angel Sound Productions. So, people glad you did, whatever it is. And don't forget, Saturday Night Blaze Station website, episode 146 from Weebly.com, and so it's my Facebook page as well, and we're glad you did. And guess what? Guess what? You might think you're so smart about these things and all that. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, what else did we learn? Oh, yes. Here's what we learned yesterday. Here's what we learned last Sunday, because tonight, Carol Jean-Pierre has my choir music. So we're going to do this at Resurrection later on tonight at 6 o'clock for a very special Thursday edition of Wednesday Night Choir Rehearsal Time. And I meant to say this. Oh, gosh. This is going to be wonderful for her opera called Nolia. And thanks to Carol Jean-Pierre for Does Everything Can Be Civilized. And that's why last Sunday, because Carol made me an understudy for Joseph, Dante, and for this, and I got my music inside my bag, because who knows, can be civilized about these things, about this one. Thank you, Carol, and that's why, and so is Laura Petrie from Trinity Episcopal Cathedral. Give me to practice this understudy line song, and because we're a family. Yes, I have no clue. Trust me. So do this tonight, whatever it is. And finally, me, Dave, and Michael went out for a dinner / lunch date at Mama's Pizza, and in Omaha, Midtown Omaha. And why? Because we did order Mike did a 3 sausage trio. Me, I ordered a chicken club. But here's my observation for you. We did talk about this one, and all that is, oh gosh, about all the work that we did every single day at the VA, and that's why Mike has spinning like a merry-go-round, like a toddler. That's why I told Dave, give him warnings about this one. And afterwards, we crack up laughing and we have some fun and at Mama's Pizza, and simply, it's gonna be huge, no matter what. LHMusic, how could you do something very stupid with Mike? Because I said so in the first place. You know what I'm talking about. Well, that's it for now. To wrap this up, you know what I'm talking about. Don't forget to Facebook and follow LHMusic on my social media websites. You guessed it, from Facebook all the way to, that's right, Parlor. And you know my username, LHMusic Time. And like I said, check the website. I'll be posting it on the website, LHMusicWorld.weebly.com, because you're inside my world every Monday through Thursday from politics to pop culture. And if I have a huge sense of humor, well, if I could. LHMusicWorld.weebly.com, so it's my Facebook page as well. And you want to see me in my videos. That's right. In my videos. That's right. From what we learned for this week, all the way up to my video opinion, as far as we're concerned. And you know what that means. It's got to be youtube.com/ you guessed it, Larry A.Hall Jr. And you can type in my search box as well from YouTube Studios. Well, anyways, I got to get out of here, and I'm out the door. And we'll be back again next Thursday for what do we learn for this week, until it stops. Let the computer just run by itself. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, LH Music's about to sign off. Go God's blessings. We salute all of you, America, out there. We'll see you next Thursday for another edition of What Did We Learn for this week? And I'm out. Bye bye. See ya.